We are live in Denver for high school baseball here on Blue Ridge 11. Third time this season that Donegal and Cocalico will face off in a Section 3 showdown.
He is just locating that fastball so well. Right on the outside corner. You see that a stellar 1.54 ERA on the season.
Yeah, it is the best on the team. Ground ball to second base. Custer is there and makes the out. So 1-2-3 inning for the Eagles as they take care of business in the opening inning. Down 0-2 with Dixon at first. Grounds it to the right side, and nicely done by the Indians, though, as they put on a little bit of fielding here, and they're out of the first inning, so through one. No hits and no score.
That fastball, and Fabian's just getting enough of it.
Comes down with it, gets him looking. The battle goes to Dixon in that round, and that is 4 strikeouts in the game.
Yeah, after a couple high fastballs up at the letters that he swung through, he brings the fastball, lowers the eye level, got it up top a couple times, and then brings it down to the lower end of the zone and hits his spot right on the knees and just freezes him.
Well, Dixon is pitching on senior day like he's a senior, but really just a junior for this team.
Goes out and steals that strike with the off speed.
Oh, and then a fastball off the noggin of Ty Custer. He seems to be okay, which is why we wear helmets in this sport, and he will jog down to first.
Not only the helmet, but you can see he has the jaw protector, which I think they need to. And I tell you what, it is. Thank goodness he had that on, because that may have caught some of the jaw.
He ducked that pretty good. Yeah.
He's not going to. They're not going to get him out.
Ball driven to center field, carrying well off the bat of Angstedt. Here comes Custer. No shot at him. And Cocalico really does a nice job to manufacture a run here in the second. They take the lead 1-0 over the Donegal Indians. Donegal looking to get out of it with no damage. And that one is cranked out to the outfield by Dixon. An RBI single brings home Ferguson. And Cocalico add another run. So they work through this inning very similar to what they did in the second inning. And it's a 2-0 lead for the Eagles.
Yeah, great job by Dixon. He gets a mistake pitch. He hangs an off speed up in the zone, and he just stays back. He recognized it, stayed back at the barrel to it, and drives it over the shortstop's head. You can see that. Just actually looking at it from that angle, it was a pretty good pitch. Up a little bit. I think he wanted that probably down in the dirt a little bit more, closer to the dirt. But he had a lot of movement on it. Dixon just recognized it out of his hands, stayed back, and barreled it up, and line drive.
Well, and that's why, as the pitcher, you'd hate to just give one back here. Knockout to right. Alex Fox is back to the wall. It's off the Blue Monster. Eisenberger, he'll hold it second. RBI double. And Donegal does cut into this lead.
Yeah, he drove that a long way. And I think this wind hurt Allwine, and I think it helped Eisenberger right there, because I think it's kind of coming from center field towards right field, because that ball just kept carrying. And with the positioning, I don't think Fox is going to have much of a chance to get back on it anyway, but boy, that really carried. That got up in that jet stream, the top of the inning.
Upstairs, rocketed out to right. Fox again. Boy, they're just finding the gaps out there. Sexton's thinking 3 here. Cut off to Custer, and he is gunned down at third. Hey, textbook relay by the Eagles off the wall to third base.
Yeah, you cannot play it any better than that. Fox had a long way to run. You're going to see this. Great job of hitting by Sexton, going the other way. See the long run there that Fox has to make. Never makes it to the wall, but he comes up and makes a perfect throw to Custer. Custer comes up and makes the perfect throw right to Oberholzer.
Stayed up a little bit, driven out to left field. And a nice job out there by Ortman. And it looked like it might find the gap, go over his head, but he was on his horse, tracked it down, and keeps a base runner off the path for Cocalico.
Yeah, he came back with the off speed, and he got away with one, because that is not the location he wanted. He wanted that down in the dirt. He saw Allman was setting up low and away, and he hung it. Fox put a good swing on it, but like you said, Ortman, a nice play, battling the elements.
That one is to the first baseman, gloved nicely over there by Eisenberger. flips it to Evans, and Donegal's out of the inning again. It's still 2-1. We're headed top 6 here. And Dixon goes up there again. The Donegal bench does not agree, but it's a called strike, 2-2.
Yeah, I tend to agree with him. I think this one's up. He's giving him up there, but that's up above the letters.
And there is strike 3. Not much Phillips could do about that. So 1 out in the inning. That's going back to the last half inning, 3 in a row for Dixon.
Yeah, that makes it tough because you get that pitch before, so you know you got to be up there protecting anything close to that same spot, and down and away, 2 great pitches.
Throws it again. Fox can't glove it, can't find it. Throw down to first. That hit the batter, and Burkholder caught it, but the bang-bang play was too late as Hammaker had found first base. What a wild play.
Yeah, this is strange. That is the right call.
Yeah.
After it hit him, and Burkholder was on the base. And a strike anyway.
Full count, 2 outs. Dixon misses. It's going to be a walk, but the runner advances as the ball kicks off of Matthew Fox's leg. That's a break. That's a tough one for the Eagles.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm talking about. That was one thing that besides making the mistake, something that he could hit, you also run that chance of your catcher not playing a pitch completely, and there, ball hits his glove, pops out, and the runner now is at third base. That's the tying run, 90 feet away. Tying run on third base.
Curveball driven to center field. Ferguson's got to go back, and he does. He had come in, hit the brakes, and went back and snagged it, and that preserves the 2-1 lead for the Eagles. So it's 2-2, 2 outs, top of the 7th. And there's the fastball and the strikeout for Trent Dixon and the Cocalico Eagles. A 1-2-3 inning. All batters go down by way of strikeout. 16 strikeouts in the ball game for Trent Dixon, who throws a complete game and was in full control.